So I found a deck that I haven't used in a while. This deck used to know me very well. So I decided to... Okay. I decided to jump back in with something that already knows me, already knows my energy, right? Give Mac a little break. I have been using that deck every single day to try to get my energy all up in it, you know? So I'm sure he needs some downtime away from me. Thank you. Hermit. So I wanted to see what Spirit had to say for me today. And, you know, hang out. If it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, thanks for hanging out. And let's play. First one out is the Hermit. When I was doing a little pre-shuffle over here, the Hermit did come out with the King of Swords. Thank you. So we have the Hermit, the Six of Swords reversed, the Empress at the bottom. So initially I had the Hermit, the King of Swords, and the Magician at the bottom. So I'm going to take that into account as well for the pre-shuffle. But this here is talking about how you're not doing something that you have been led to do. You're kind of going against the better judgment of your guides. It seems like your guides are trying to poke at you and be like, hey, I know you hear me, and I know you know what I've been telling you, right? And hey, why aren't you fucking listening to me, right? It could be the smallest thing, it could be the biggest thing. Take, you know, put it in your position, but it feels like you're trying to hold on tightly to the control of what it is that you want things to be, and it feels like you're being guided to kind of step out of that and just like let go, like let the reins go, like it's okay. You know, you've spent so much time on your own in, you know, whatever that sense may be for you, but you spent the time alone enough to know that, you know, you've found that path, you found that guidance, you found that connection and that comfort, and in doing so you know that you're never going to be alone. You know that you're always guided in the right direction. So your guides are kind of like, hey, have you checked the books lately? Have you seen my track record? Like, why are you not listening to me all of a sudden? And it's because you're kind of just clinging to like the last semblance of control that you have over your life, because you've realized recently that when the divine takes hold of your life, you don't get a say anymore. We like to talk about free will, but let's be honest, it's the appearance of free will, okay? Because in our world, things are on a path. Whether you choose to jump timelines or whatever, right? You're following a specific path, and things play out how they're supposed to play out, and it's just about learning to deal with them as they come, learning to get better each time through these lessons and things like that, right? Hierophant reverse, you're not listening. You're not listening to yourself, and in not listening, you're not speaking your truth. You're not saying what it is you're being guided to say. Do you understand? Like, you're actually being guided for a reason, and you know that. It's because you were put here for this. Queen of Cups reversed. You're put here because of your emotional intelligence and what it is you are able to do in the way of affecting others around you. Not only emotionally, but spiritually, physically, all of it. Just being around you sometimes really helps a lot of people, and it's something that you might not have tapped into yet, or quite accepted for yourself as a truth. Like, you're still kind of in the like, why me stage, right? And Spirit's like, okay, but like, let's get out of that, right? Like, you know where you are, you know where you're going, you know what you're being led to, you've been following things, right? You're doing it. So why all of a sudden you put on your blinders and you think that you can change anything? You know you can. You could try, and everyone's gonna have a good laugh about it up in the spirit realm, right? They're gonna be like, what is she doing all of a sudden? Why is she playing dumb? But, you know, the world, literally the biggest energy in the deck. When it comes to majors, that means that it is fated, right? Oh my gosh. Alexa, what time is it?
Good morning, Star. The time is 11:11 a.m.
I don't know if you heard her. Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 11:11 a.m.
It's literally 11:11 right now. I'm dead. Okay, so the world. You're trying to contain your world, but you're starting to realize you're bigger than the space that you're in. I literally said that last night. I'm bigger than the space that I'm in. Hanged Man with the world. You're in this how do I say, like space, like energetic space of trying to keep yourself small, for the sake of normalcy, for the sake of comfort, because you realize once you start dipping your toes further and further along your path into your purpose and what it is you're supposed to do, you realize that things get fast-tracked. Things get big really fast, and things move really fast, and manifestations just start coming in, flying at you left and right. You've seen it happen, you've had it happen, and you know how it happens, and that's why you're also 555. You're also genuinely, some little part of you, no matter how confident you are, some little part of you is afraid of how big you are. And you can tell me that I'm wrong till you're blue in the face, and that's fine. But you know deep down, when you're by yourself, no matter how big you are around people, no matter how confident you are in your energy, in your aura, you know that you still have that teeny tiny little why me in there, because we all do. It's that dumb little voice that we all have to shut off sometimes and put it in a cage. Put a little monster face on it, put it in a cage, tell it, go to sleep, right? Put the blanket over its eyes, go to sleep, time for bed. Because you're being called to expand. Your guides are literally picking you up and being like, okay, you're out of the rest period. Remember, the past couple of months I've been telling you you're in a rest period because you're getting prepared for something. Well, here it is. Ace of Swords, Seven of Pentacles. Here it is. It's time. Wake up. Get up. It's time. Remember, we told you we were going to call you for this? Okay, we're calling you. Picking you up. Just like I do to my toddler in the morning when she does not want to get out of bed. I sit there and I dress her little sleeping butt. Okay, I dress her little sleeping self, and that's exactly what Spirit's doing right now. They're literally putting on your shoes, putting on your raincoat, grabbing you, throwing a snack and a water in the bag, and being like, in the car seat, let's go. You have no more time. Sorry, you have no more time to sit here and do this like sweet, kind, patient with yourself time. It's time. It's time to get up. Three of Cups, Two of Wands. Spirit's saying a decision that you have made to adjust yourself, to adjust your energy around others, has led to this recent decision of you being ready to wake up to this new like leg of this journey, right? For this is how Spirit knows that you're ready for this. Spirit was waiting for you to be ready, because as much as they can force you into things, they try not to. They want you to be ready for it, right? So this was something that you did that proved to Spirit that you're ready. You followed the signs in such a way that you did it, you know, with faith and with grace and with beauty and with patience and with kindness and full acceptance, in a way that you don't do in the third dimension, right? You're being so much more full of love on the astral plane, and Spirit recognizes that. And now it's just about you integrating that, right? Last season we were talking about integration of the shadow, and now it's time for integration of your light. Like, that's why you needed to integrate your shadow, go through that healing, go through that rest period, because now it's time to get up and integrate the light and start working again and get back on it and get back to what you were doing, because we told you it was going to happen like that, and it did. So now it's time to get up. We're collecting, right? Where's this going, Spirit? What are we looking at? I know what we're looking at. I said it like 2 readings ago. There's Oz down the road. I can see it. When I tap into this energy right here, whatever this string of energy is, that this new one that I'm on all of a sudden, I can see when I'm channeling. There's literally Oz like in the corner of my eye over there. I can see it. I know what you're working towards, what I'm working towards, what we're working towards. We're going, we're moving. I get it. I feel the collective energy of this transformation and movement. I'm entirely with you. But Spirit, in your own words, can you tell us what it is? King of Swords reverse, getting off your butt. King of Swords is the sitting king in the Light Seers. He sits on the mountain, right? He's a sitting king. It's time for you to flourish. It's time for you to get up and speak to your people.